Welcome. Before diving in, take a minute to complete the short career readiness survey by scanning the QR code with your phone. It gives us a quick snapshot of where you are in your career readiness journey. There are no right or wrong answers. This is simply a way for us to understand how prepared you feel right now and provides us with information to tailor future programs and services. Welcome to Beyond the Likes, Building Your Professional Digital Brand, created by the Center for Career Development at Morgan State University and brought to you with the help of AI. This presentation was designed for you to journal and reflect along the way, so grab a notebook and a pen or open your Notes app or tablet, and let's begin. Throughout this module, you'll explore how to manage your online identity with purpose. You'll learn how to shape your personal brand, connect meaningfully with others, and align your digital story with your future career goals. You'll notice points in the presentation where we'll ask you to pause and reflect or write. Take your time. This is a self-paced experience, and your honest reflection is where the real growth happens. Whether you're watching this as part of a class, professional development program, or on our YouTube channel, you'll get the most value by writing, thinking, and applying these strategies to your own journey. By the end of this workshop, you'll know how to shape your personal brand, your name, image, and likeness, how to build authentic professional networks online, and how to make sure your digital presence is aligned with your long-term goals. This isn't about deleting your personality. It's about being intentional about the story your online presence tells. Before we begin, take a second to set a goal for yourself. What do you want to get out of this experience? Maybe it's something like, I want to clean up my profiles, or I want my social media to better reflect my career goals. Go ahead and pause the video for a moment to jot your goal down. When you're ready, hit play and we'll keep going. Before you walk into an interview or send your resume, chances are someone has already looked you up online. 70% of employers research candidates on social media before hiring. What they find can influence their decision more than you think. Your digital presence is your first impression. It speaks before you do. Whether you realize it or not, your profiles tell a story about your professionalism, values, and readiness. The good news? You can shape that impression intentionally. Social media gives you amazing reach. You can connect with alumni, professionals, even industry leaders across the world. That's powerful networking right at your fingertips. But most people, they don't use social media strategically. They just scroll, post, and move on. This is your chance to be different, to be intentional about how you show up online and use it to move closer to your career goals. What does your digital presence say about you? Go ahead and pause the video for a moment to think about it and jot down your thoughts. When you're ready, hit play and we'll keep going. So now that you understand why your digital presence matters, how employers, mentors, and even potential collaborators might view your online story, the next step is about taking ownership of that story. Instead of letting others define your image, let's talk about how you can define it intentionally. That's where your personal brand comes in. Your personal brand is your professional reputation, the digital version of the story people tell about you when you're not in the room. It's made up of three parts: your name, how people find you and remember you. Consistency builds recognition. Use the same version of your name across platforms. Your image, how you visually present yourself, your profile photos, graphics, and even your color choices. These create an instant impression before anyone reads a word. Your likeness, the lasting impression you leave through what you post, comment on, or share. It's the tone, values, and professionalism that people associate with you. When these three elements, your name, image, and likeness, work together, they create trust and clarity. And in a digital world, trust is your most valuable currency. Let's take a moment to reflect on your online presence. Grab your notebook or tablet and think about what your profiles are saying about you right now. Are your profiles consistent across different platforms? Does your profile photo create the kind of first impression you want it to? And overall, what story does your digital presence tell? This is your chance to be honest with yourself and think deeply about how your online image aligns with your personal and professional goals. Go ahead and pause the video now to journal your thoughts and observations. When you're ready, hit play to rejoin me, and we'll keep moving forward. Now that you've identified the key pieces of your personal brand, your name, your image, and your likeness, it's time to see how that brand actually appears to the world. You might think you know your online story, but what really matters is what others see when they search for you. So let's find out. In this activity, you'll take a closer look at your current digital footprint, the online trail that tells your story. 1. Google yourself in an incognito or private browser. What shows up first? Is it professional, outdated, or something unexpected? 2. Scroll through your last 10 posts on your favorite platform, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, or X. What story do they tell about your interests, values, and professionalism? 3. Ask yourself honestly, would I hire myself based on what I see? This isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. You can't manage what you haven't noticed. Write down your observations, one thing that made you proud of your digital presence, one thing that surprised or concerned you. Go ahead and pause the video now to journal your thoughts and observations. When you're ready, hit play and we'll keep going. You've just taken an honest look at how your brand shows up online. Now that you know what others might see, let's shift from awareness to action. The next question is, how can you use your digital presence to build meaningful connections and open professional doors? Networking today isn't just about business cards or career fairs, it's digital. Every comment, connection, and post you share can either build or blur your professional reputation. The goal is to network with intention, not just activity. That means connect with purpose, follow and engage with people who inspire you, alumni, mentors, leaders, and professionals in your field. Share insights, not just highlights. Instead of only posting achievements, share what you're learning, reading, or reflecting on. Curiosity builds credibility. Engage authentically. Thoughtful comments and meaningful responses go further than likes. People remember genuine interaction. 4. Follow up intentionally. When someone connects or comments, thank them or send a short message. Relationships grow through conversation, not clicks. Remember, it's not about the number of followers, it's about the quality of relationships you build online. Take a few minutes to reflect and write down one person, group, or organization you could connect with online this month. One way you'll engage more intentionally, perhaps by commenting thoughtfully, sharing a new insight, or joining a discussion related to your field. Here's an accountability tip to help you stay consistent with your networking goals. Share your goal with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor, someone who will cheer you on and check in with you along the way. When you know that someone's going to ask, "Hey, did you follow up with that connection?" it gives you that extra push to stay on track. Now that you know how to engage intentionally, let's focus on the platform that can make the biggest impact. LinkedIn, the MVP of professional networking. Think of it as your digital portfolio, the place where your goals meet opportunity. Here's how to make the most of it. Craft a headline that tells your story. Go beyond student at Morgan State. Try something that shows direction. Marketing major, creative strategist in training, passionate about storytelling. Build a complete profile. Add a professional photo, summary, coursework, and experiences. A finished profile gets 40 times more views. Request recommendations from professors, supervisors, or mentors who can highlight your skills. Engage consistently. Post insights, comment thoughtfully, and celebrate peers' wins. Visibility grows through activity. LinkedIn is a powerful tool, but your brand doesn't end there. It extends to every space where your name, image, and likeness appear. Let's unpack that next. When you hear NIL, you might think of athletes and sponsorships, but name, image, and likeness apply to everyone. The question is whether you're shaping it intentionally or letting it happen by default. Whether you want to work for a Fortune 500 company, start your own business, or get into grad school, your NIL defines how others see your potential. It's your professional currency in a digital first world. It can open doors to internships, clients, and mentors. Now let's take a few minutes to focus on you, your personal goals and aspirations. Grab your notebook or tablet and get ready to journal for a moment. Think about how you want to be known. What words, skills, or values do you want people to associate with you? What kind of impact do you hope to make on your campus, in your community, or in your future career? Fill in the X. I want to be known for X. Go ahead and pause the video while you capture your thoughts. When you're ready, hit play to rejoin me, and we'll keep going. So how do you know if your NIL is working for you? Let's look at what separates a strong digital brand from a weak one. A strong digital brand looks polished and consistent across platforms. Your LinkedIn, your Instagram bio, even your profile photo, everything aligns with the professional image you want to project. It has a clear career focus, and you use your platforms to showcase your interests or expertise. Maybe you share articles, post reflections on class projects, or comment thoughtfully on industry trends. You're also part of the conversation. You engage authentically with others in your field, and your profile photo and bio send the message that you're someone serious about your goals. And here's a bonus tip. Using the right keywords and hashtags can help your content show up in searches, making you easier to find by recruiters or employers. Now, let's flip it. A weak digital brand usually feels scattered or incomplete. Maybe the LinkedIn profile isn't filled out completely, the profile photo is casual or blurry, or the posts are purely personal or even controversial. There's no clear story, no focus, and no sense of who you are professionally. The difference really comes down to intentionality. Ask yourself this: if your dream employer Googled you right now, would they be impressed or would they be concerned? That's the question to keep in mind as you build your online presence. Take a moment to honestly evaluate where you are right now based on what we've discussed so far. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about recognizing where you can grow and what you can improve. On a scale of 1 to 5, give your current digital brand a rating, means needs work, and 5 means strong and consistent. Then, jot down a few notes about why you gave yourself that score and identify one specific action you can take to move up one level. Go ahead and pause the video while you do this reflection. When you're ready, press play to rejoin me, and we'll continue together. We've talked about strategy. Now let's see it in real life. These short stories show how your digital presence can open doors or quietly close them. First, there's Maya. She started posting about class projects and sharing articles related to her field. Before she knew it, a recruiter noticed her posts and reached out with an internship offer. That's the power of actively managing your online presence. It can open doors you didn't even know existed. Then we have James. He learned the hard way that employers do check social media. A few old posts cost him a second interview. His experience is a good reminder that what we post, or even repost, can follow us into the professional world. And then there's Aisha. She didn't have anything negative online, but she also didn't have much of a presence at all. Her profile was basically invisible. Because of that, recruiters skipped over her. Having a strong, active professional profile isn't just about avoiding mistakes, it's about being seen, especially in her desired field of journalism. Let's reflect on the 3 stories we just explored: Maya's proactive success, James's missed opportunity, and Aisha's non-existent profile. Each one highlights a different angle of digital branding. Which scenario feels closest to where your digital presence stands today? More importantly, what's one specific action you can commit to this week to move your brand closer to Maya's outcome, actively opening doors and creating opportunities? Grab your notebook or tablet and jot down your thoughts. Be honest and be specific. Go ahead and pause the video now to write for a minute. When you're ready, press play to rejoin me, and we'll keep going. You've done great work so far, and we're almost at the finish line. It's time to create your personal action plan, your roadmap for improving your digital presence and using social media strategically to grow your career. You'll focus on 3 key areas. Brand improvement strategy. Think about one specific step you'll take to enhance your online brand. Maybe updating your LinkedIn headline, refreshing your profile photo across platforms, or cleaning up old posts. Second, map out a networking expansion plan. What new tactic will you try this month to connect with professionals in your field? Maybe it's joining a LinkedIn group, following alumni, or attending a virtual networking event. And third, align your social media presence with a specific career goal. How can your posts, comments, and updates support your next move? Whether that's landing an internship, securing a job, or building your own business. Take a few minutes to write down one clear, actionable step in each category. Remember, small, consistent actions create big results over time. Go ahead and pause the video now while you complete your action plan. When you're ready, press play to rejoin me. We'll wrap up with a few key takeaways before we close. You've made it to the final stretch. Great job staying engaged and reflecting along the way. Let's wrap up with a few key takeaways to keep in mind as you move forward. First, your brand is the story you're telling through every post, photo, and connection. Make that story intentional, authentic, and aligned with your goals. Second, remember that your digital presence is powerful. It can open doors to incredible opportunities, but if left unmanaged, it can also create unexpected obstacles. Take control of it before it controls your career. Third, the most successful professionals online aren't the ones posting the most. They're the ones posting with purpose. Be strategic, add value, and stay true to yourself. Here are your next steps. This week, complete your social media audit and make at least one profile improvement. This month, implement your networking strategy and start engaging authentically. This semester, build consistent posting habits that support your career goals. This year, leverage your digital brand to land your dream internship or job. And finally, remember this: your digital presence isn't about perfection, it's about progression. Small, consistent improvements can lead to career-changing results. We're almost at the finish line, and before we end, I want you to take a look through your notes. Instead of writing something new, let's organize what you've already captured during this session. Go ahead and star your 3 biggest takeaways, the most important lessons or ideas that really stuck with you. Next, circle your 2 actionable steps, the specific things you plan to do to strengthen your online presence or digital brand. Finally, place a question mark next to one lingering question you still have about your digital brand or your career development. This quick reflection helps turn ideas into habits and gives you a clear focus for what comes next. Now, take a few minutes to go through your notes and make your marks. Pause the video here, and when you're ready, hit play one final time to rejoin me as we close out the session. This work doesn't stop here. You've started shaping your brand, and our team is here to help you take it further. Remember, your digital presence isn't about perfection, it's about progression. Each intentional choice builds a brand that opens doors. The Center for Career Development can help with your next steps, whether it's refining your resume, optimizing LinkedIn, or developing a personal brand that reflects your goals. Together, let's go beyond the likes and build the digital presence that gets you noticed for all the right reasons. Be sure to check our events calendar and sign up for upcoming sessions that interest you. And don't forget to explore our library of online resources. We have tons of guides, templates, and video tutorials to support you at every step. And for those of you watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you'll get notifications when we drop new career content. If you found this workshop helpful, please leave us a comment. Let us know what you learned, how you plan to use these strategies, and what other topics you'd like us to cover next.